Hey there guys, today we are going to draw a flamingo. Why not? So I am just using copy paper, pencil, eraser, and something to color with. Easy enough, right guys? So go grab your supplies, grab your kids if you wanna, and come back and join me. So, of course, I always start with Sharpie. I am gonna draw with Sharpie so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. You guys, on the other hand, are going to draw with pencil because there's always lines that have to be erased, whether it be an oopsie or whether it be something that you draw because you need it to draw and then you go back and get rid of it after you add more things. So we are going to start with 2 circles. Now, I may, in fact, do my circle with pencil so that way I can go back and erase some of it. So we're going to start with a circle here and then diagonal from it, a circle there. So let me see if I can get this off of here without causing the whole thing to crash. This is what it looks like. Circle, circle. All right. Then from here, we will add a neck. Like that. And of course the base of the neck is going to be wider than the top of the neck. Okay, we need to give our flamingo a great beak, and we want to give our flamingo kind of a patch around its eye. So something like that. You can put a little shine in the eye if you want to. Also, flamingos tend to have a black tip on their beaks, so we could make this whole tip be black, just like that. And I'll put a little nostril right up at the top. Next, we're gonna add I'm going to put like a wing on there, just like that. And then the tail is going to, so we're going to follow this curve, right? So we're going to follow that curve, and then we're going to come down and back up. So it's almost like a V over here, right? Then we're going to come down and around just like that. And then we'll add some legs. Now, I didn't leave myself quite enough room for some super long legs. Oops. I always tend to do that. My art tends to go right off the paper. But if you notice, it kind of looks like a 4, right? Which is my favorite number. Don't know why, just is. So we're going to go diagonal, diagonal, and then I'm going to do curve, curve, curve. Just like that. Now, this leg, if it's long enough on your paper, I'm going to go ahead and extend it on down here to the bottom. It's going to be the same thing. Diagonal, diagonal, and then we make a curve, curve, curve. Right there. See, I kind of had to throw it on the purple because I ran out of room. I hate when I do that to myself. But that's okay. There's no mistakes in art, you know. We just go with it. We just go with the flow. Okay. So that's the basic bird. I'm going to go ahead and trace this line and that line and bring that around just a little. And then what I would do is I would erase the front part of the circle there, the back part of the circle there, front part of the circle here, back part of the circle there, just like that. So see, sometimes there are lines that we have to draw to get started, and then we go back and erase to continue. Now, my flamingo might be hanging out in a pondy area, right? We've got kind of a marshy area with some grass going on. There we go. Same thing. Kind of get some of this going on. There. And we'll figure out the sky here in a minute. We'll just go with the flow and feel it. So there is a very, very simple flamingo right there. You guys know you can pause at any time that you need to. Then, what do you want to color with? There's really no wrong answer. For example, I could... Ooh, and your flamingo doesn't even have to be pink, does it? But I could go marker today. Now, when I use marker to actually color with, I try to use the whole side of the tip. If it is a big space that I'm working on, I'll use the whole side of that tip. And then little spaces, we just use the very, very pointy point part of it, right? So big spaces, we use the bigger end. Smaller spaces, we use the tip. There. So we'll just keep working this around, just like that. There we go. Kind of curve, curve, curve. Okay. So notice that I'm doing like nice smooth lines. There we go. And I'm sure you guys already know this, but flamingos are not actually born pink. They get their pinkness from shrimp. They love to eat shrimp, and so that's where their pinkness comes from. They're actually born white. And some flamingos are more pink than others, and they're different shades of pink. So of course that's different types of flamingos, but I always thought that was so interesting that flamingos are pink because of what they eat. Kind of like us humans. If we eat too many carrots, then we get an orangish tint to our skin, right? That was my daughter's problem for a while. She really loved sweet potatoes and carrots and things like that. So when she was a baby, she kind of had a little bit of an orangish tint. So I'd have to sit her in the window, kind of get some of that away and cut back on the orange, right? Okay. There we go. So we get all of that filled in, and then as far as the beak goes, gosh, we could go like, we could do colored pencil. Now this is where I'm going to start getting a little creative. I'm going to branch out a little here. So I push hard at the end of the orange that's closest to the black, and then push much softer as it goes up towards the eye. And then I'm going to blend some yellow on top of the orange and carry on with just yellow right in there. Fabulous. Fabulous. And I might do the same thing for the legs. I might go orange right up here next to the body. And then as I go down the legs a little, kind of soften up with my touch, not be so rough. There we go. And then kind of very, very, very soft, head on that way. Same thing, push hard. Just like that. Let me show y'all up close. So see, there's the beak. And then there's where I've started with the legs. There we go. And then definitely need to sharpen this. You never want to use a colored pencil that's super dull because it will literally like scratch into your paper. So if you have a really, really dull pencil, it will leave scratch marks in your paper that are hard to color down into because they create such a groove on your paper. It's kind of crazy. There we go. We'll go on down into yellow, just like that. Fabulous. All right. There we go. Yay. Okay. Now for my water, I'm just going to be kind of a little different, and I am going to do layers to my water. Mix it up a little. So I'm going to do some purple, and then I'll do some blue. So I'm using the whole side of the marker, and I'm really trying not to color my flamingo. It's kind of tricky. There we go. And I guess I could leave the lid off because I'm going to keep switching. And then I'll get into some green. There we go. And back to purple. And I'm just going to keep switching around just for fun. And this time I'm going to kind of bring it around a little like that. And then purple. And swirl it around. Okay, and I feel like I should bring some green over here into this corner. Balance that out, right? Okay, then after purple was blue. There we go. There we go. So just curve that on around. So it's like it's creating an oval around the flamingo. Cutie cute. Okay, after the blue is green. Oh my goodness. This is tricky today. I don't know why. Maybe I'm out of practice. Just kidding. I am not out of practice. I do art all the time. Lots of practice. And in fact, that is how you get so much better. It's just practice, 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 routine. You know, create a good routine, figure out what works for you, figure out what you like, because if you're doing something that you like, you're obviously going to get way better at it. After green is purple. Okay. Wrap that on around, touch up that corner, come back over here. There we go. And after purple is blue. Awesome. I always loved visiting the flamingo exhibit at the zoo. Just, I don't know why. They're just so cool. And how they can stand on one leg, just kind of perched up there. And how they're pretty. Like, it's not, you don't just see pink birds just anywhere, right? So they're a fun exhibit to go see at the zoo. And a smidge of purple right in there. There. So that's kind of a fun repeat pattern over and over and over again that you could do. And then we've got some green grass going on. I think I'm going to kind of put some dark green in there with my marker, like that. So just really, almost just a quick boop, 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 lines like that. And then, I guess I need to cover all these up, don't I? Don't want them to go dry. Put those up and let's see. Ooh, I have a, like a jungle, no, rainforest, tropical rainforest green. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of a blue-green. So I can work some of that in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. And you can use as much muscle as you want to with your crayon, and it'll look darker, or you can obviously go much softer with crayons and give them a real soft effect. That's the nice thing about crayons, is they're really versatile and they're great for showing value, the lightness or darkness of one color, whereas you can't do that with marker, obviously. Okay. I don't normally do a night sky, but I'm kind of feeling a night sky on this one. So I'm going to make a crescent moon, and because this corner over here is empty, I'm putting it on that side. Normally I don't do them that way. I don't know why. I always just typically do a moon up on the upper left side, but why not switch it up? Why not? Go, and I'm going to fill it in with that backward C, just like that. Get it all filled in. I'm going to add some little twinkle stars up here, although I don't know how noticeable they'll be once I color in my black sky. If I was doing watercolors, they would really stand out, but I'm not doing watercolors. So now, do I even have a black? Oh my. I might not even have a black. That's okay. I have a black color pencil. So I'm going to use the side of the black pencil, which means I'm going to pinch it just like that, and almost like I'm shading with my pencil. There we go. And I gotta be careful around my moon because I don't want to color my moon in. Now, I could be more careful and not color on top of my grass. It's up to you how careful you want to be. But by using the side of the color pencil, I can cover a lot more space a lot quicker. There we go. Ta-da! And then I could, just for fun, I could put a little pop of purple in there. Kind of do a little bit of purple in different spots in the night sky, just so it's not all black. Plus pink and purple look good together, right? There we go. Nice. Okay, so that, my friends, is my super fabulous. I'm kind of feeling like I need to close that off maybe. I don't know. Does that make her look mad now? Oh, it might. It's all in the lines, guys, above the eyes, and I could even add some eyelashes. Okay, so there, my friends, is my very cute, very fun flamingo that's missing a foot. That's okay though. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching me draw her. And I hope that maybe you learned a little something new. Definitely do all that awesome social media stuff. Like it, share it, subscribe to the channel for sure. And make sure to follow me. Thank you guys so much. And I hope that you have a super awesome day. Cannot wait to do some more art with you. Thanks, guys.